And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. Welcome everyone, courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Berry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. Hey Allie.
Thanks, Brian. CJ McCollum is looking to evolve his game. He said, quote, "I can get out of bed and get 20. Now I need to score efficiently, make my teammates better, and impact the game in every facet." You get older, the maturity level shifts, and you understand what needs to be done. Guys?
Well, looking to show how he can impact winning, Allie. Thanks for that. Here in the middle part of the season, Grant, what are the biggest challenges for players?
Well, BA, it's mental, physical, and emotional fatigue. Night in and night out, you have to stay focused. With the amount of games teams play, all those back-to-backs, traveling across the country, bringing it every time out can be difficult.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Derek Jones is out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Silk in at the point. And for the Wizards, they've got CJ McCollum. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Marcus Smart. And it's the Mayor in at the center position. Now here's McCollum. Playing the Clippers, he was nearly unstoppable. And a miss there on the triple. Porter against Smart. Melton outside. Pass to Silk. Outside Porter. 6 to shoot. Gets the 3 to fall.
Set him up. Porter's going to knock him down. He's a terrific shooter who can do some damage from anywhere.
Here's McCollum. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Melton outside. Pass to Jones. Over Olynyk. Jones misses.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And it's Smart missing.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Here's Silk. Now here's Melton. McCollum pulls it in. For Washington, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Smart. From downtown. Claxton with a rebound.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside. McCollum outside. Jones against Olynyk. To the middle. Here's the Mayor.
Next foul. Nicholas Claxton. First personal foul. First team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for Washington. Vucevic.
He's off on the second. The Nets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Silk. And here's Melton. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
First one falls for him.
First team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn.
Good on both. Here's Middleton. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Pass to the Mayor. Fires the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Here's Silk. He played a great game against Indiana. Here's Claxton. And so the ball's out of bounds. Olenek touched it last. Jones, the pass to Melton. 5 on the clock.
And Olenek in there acting tough there, contesting and disrupting.
To the inside. Here's Middleton. That's it. Coming off an assist from McCollum. It's all knotted up.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Olenek. Now here's McCollum. He's closely guarded. Back to Olenek. Now here's McCollum. And McCollum slams it in.
Well, he knows how to get the shot off at any time on that pick and roll. Natural instincts taking over, and the experience helping McCollum as well.
Here's Silk. Rebound by Olenek. Middleton against Porter. Middleton, left side. Pass to Smart. McCollum outside. That one a little long. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Now Jones. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
The Nets have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob. Woo!
I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
McCollum's shot is off. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to Claxton. And here's Porter outside. They get it back. Claxton can't get it to go.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
McCollum outside. Back to Middleton. Fades back. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
They're going to leave Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, draining those shots often.
Here's Silk. A steady offensive force, averaging around 32.5 a game. Here's Melton. Lays it up and banks it in.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Washington trailing. Washington calls timeout. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was in Brooklyn.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
So the Nets making a switch here. Then Simmons is checked in for Claxton. Watford comes in for Jones. Jackson, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And it's Thomas in for Melton.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Silk. No good from outside.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And it's rejected. Here's Thomas. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Physical play from Simmons chasing down the offensive board, making sure his team converts on this trip.
Outside Brogdon. to the wing. No one near him. Buries the jump shot.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Here's Thomas, looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Simmons. Here's Silk. The three is up. It's rebounded by George.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Here's the floater. Got a piece of it. Fast break, Brooklyn. And he's going for the lob. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Watch out below. The flying Australian, Ben Simmons, cleared for takeoff.
Washington has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Kispert. Takes the three. Rebounded by the Nets. Simmons has got 4 rebounds now. 1:21 left in the first quarter here. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And Washington shooting just 38% so far in this one. Here's Brogdon on target from about 13 feet.
Brogdon's got a strong handle, not a quick dribbler or a shifty dribbler, but a strong handle, and busts in there with a nice move.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
Here's Thomas. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Clock at 6. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
At the line for the Wizards. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Silk. He's got 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Brogdon with the ball. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets, ending the quarter up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
They've got Chris Middleton. C.J. McCollum is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Now here's Olynyk. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Knocks it down from distance.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Smart's checked in for Washington. Here's McCollum. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's Silk missing.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Outside Porter. Pass to Claxton. Here's Thomas. Good on the bucket.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
For Washington, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Now here's Smart, tightly guarded. McCollum on the wing. Pass to Olynyk. Smart outside. Pulls it from the top of the key. That shot is off. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Here's Olynyk. The Nets making their last shot. Here's McCollum. Buries it from about 10 feet away. McCollum's got 6.
I feel like when CJ gets a couple of these to go, it accentuates his ability and confidence to score from the outside as well.
Silk with the bucket.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Timeout called. The Wizards. And the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that. The best part of NBA action is
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Kispert. Brogdon with the ball. Here's Kispert, defended by Jackson. Fades and shoots. And that one hits the back iron.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Simmons. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It goes on Malcolm Brogdon.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course they foul him.
And Brent, you won the dunk contest in '96. After last year's edition, some calls to fix it. You got any ideas?
BA, every year they're trying to fix the dunk contest, and I like it. The league has tinkered with it before. They've tried different things, some successful, some not so much, but the fact is you just got to get great dunkers out there, and you got to put on a show. And when the league gets that, everybody's
taking 2 shots.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nets.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
And it's Brogdon missing. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 4 from three-point land in the second quarter. Jackson, pass to Melton. Here's Silk. Inside. George with the block. To the paint. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. Brooklyn on D. Outside Brogdon. And here's George. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
2 minutes. 2 minutes
Here's
remaining in the second quarter. 2 minutes.
Outside Simmons. And George with some nice D. Well, the Wizards shooting 35% so far in this one. Outside for Brogdon. 1:36 left in the second quarter. They swipe it. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Silk. And he lays it in off the breakaway. 14 points for him.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Right wing. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by the Nets.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And that one drops.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
The Wizards shooting at 30% here in the second. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. The rebound by Silk.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside. We'll see.
Jackson pass to Melton. And here's Simmons. It's rebounded by George. George has got 4 rebounds now. There's 25 seconds left in the half. Got a hand on it, and they'll get another chance. And they're able to recover. Pass to Kispert. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Down low. Outside for Brogdon. Over Melton. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in total control.
The Nets, 62.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to It's Brooklyn out in front of the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around and hitting right.
Jack, what was your takeaway on Washington?
Definitely they need to get out when the three-point shooters and protect it. This is what happens when another team identifies the weakness. It just keeps hammering them.
And that'll do it.
Here they come, DC.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Brooklyn has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. And so in the game for the Nets, Derek Jones is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's D'Anthony Melton. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Silk in at the point guard position. To the paint. The Mayor, good. He's got 5.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Pass to Porter. Here's Claxton. Shot clock at 6. Smart against Melton. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
To the inside. It's stolen by Olynyk. Middleton with it. He's picked up by Jones. To the middle. Here's the Mayor. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
know CJ plays the two-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
Outside Porter. Pass to Melton. The rebound by the Wizards. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. That's the first game of a 6-game road trip. And that one's good. Middleton.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Here's Claxton. Rebound by Middleton.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
McCollum outside. Smart outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. No luck on that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Pass to Melton. Up top, Porter. Here's Silk. McCollum defends. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. Thomas, he's checked in for Melton.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets, Cameron Thomas.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And there it is for him. Middleton's got 4 points this quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to Jones. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Here's Silk. And the Nets miss again. The Wizards have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Middleton kept working and working, did not quit on the play.
First team foul.
Forced the defense into a foul.
At the line for the Wizards,
Both free throws good from Middleton. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Silk. He's got 16. Left side Jones. On the wing, Porter. Middleton covering. Silk with the
number
bucket.
11.
And nice to see Michael Porter Jr. making the decision to share some of the offensive load and not force it.
Inside. Here's Middleton. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Middleton's got 12.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Outside Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Silk. Lets the 3 fly. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. Claxton's got 19 points.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Porter against Middleton. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Smart for 3. Brooklyn with the board. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole
Michael
squad.
Porter Jr.
And Porter with good focus just to find some room in the mid-range.
Middleton against Porter. The kick to Olynyk. Back to Middleton. McCollum on the wing. Jones with the block. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
So the Nets making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. Brooklyn has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Here's Silk. McCollum defends. Here's Thomas. And again, it's the Nets missing. For Washington, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's McCollum. And another miss by Washington.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Porter against Smart. Right side Porter. Count that bucket.
Michael Porter.
Porter's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
McCollum outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, that's a go-to for CJ. He looks to spray it from three-point line as much as he possibly can.
Pass to Simmons. Here's Thomas. Here's Silk. McCollum defends. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
Field goal.
21 points in the game.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
From outside the arc. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
McCollum on the wing. He's got 9. Knocked away. Middleton, left side. Shot clock at 6. Fader on the way. The rebound by Silk. Brooklyn has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons, getting the ball into his hands off a wide-open shooter.
And the Wizards call time here.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that in the timeout.
Washington shooting just 37% in the game. C.J. McCollum is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's the mayor in at the 5. That's the group for Washington right now. They get it back.
Tremendous effort on the boards. He's been playing big all night.
Yep, that one goes.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
McCollum outside. Well, your Hall of Fame dad, Rick, made some interesting comments, Brett. One of them encouraging the league to crack down on illegal screens.
No way, B.A. My dad said something that was controversial or interesting. You got to get out of here. Yeah, I mean, illegal screens, do we want to see less of them? Sure.
Silk. Yep, count it.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Brogdon against Melton. Outside Brogdon. Pass to McCollum. Jacks up with 3. That won't go either for McCollum. The Nets shooting 55% for the game so far. Here's Silk. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
No debate there. He's got hammered.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Unable to get that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll be the 3rd stop of this 4-game trip. Pass to Whitehead. Outside Johnson. Jackson outside. Outside Johnson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
And the NBA trying some new things. One of them is the Elam ending, playing to a target score. So far, it's used in the All-Star game. Maybe more?
Well, there's been talk, BA, about using it in the mid-season tournament if that ever becomes a thing in the NBA, and I think we're on the road to seeing that come to fruition. I actually would love it outside of the mid-season tournament and do it for some regular season games, because that's another swath of games that become more entertaining and more interesting because you're introducing the target score ending.
Gill controls the rebound and the flip.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. The shot by Johnson, no good. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. George outside. Covered by Johnson. That three's off the mark. The Nets have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. From 13, it's not going to go for him. And Washington the other way now. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Tries to break his ice. Deflected. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Silk. And he banks in the layup.
11.
Give him 31 now.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. Yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level.
First personal
And yes,
foul.
I do have an NFT.
Second team foul.
I don't fully understand.
Here's Silk. And he lobs it up. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Assisted.
And how
Number
sweet was
11.
that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. And so it's Washington with it. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to the mayor. Smart outside. 6 to shoot. Here's the mayor. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Silk.
Yes, sir! That's what you do for right there. Wow.
Cameron Thomas.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
It's Smart on the wing. Back to Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Brogdon's got a nice all-around game, and you don't want him to get going. He'll add to the point total with this kind of rhythm.
Pass to Thomas. To the paint. Here's Simmons. And
Ben
it's Simmons with the jam.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Washington has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Smart passes to Middleton. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It'll go on Michael Porter.
Personal
Middleton,
foul.
a talented scorer
First
and a
team
very
foul.
dogged defender. He's
At the
accomplished a
line
lot as
to
a
the
champion and a
Wizards.
multi-time All-Star.
Substitute on the court.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. On the wing, Porter, guarded by Brogdon. Porter gets the bucket.
Michael Porter
Porter's
Jr.
height and length around the basket is going to help him create opportunities to score.
Brogdon against Porter. Brogdon, the pass to Smart. And the layup falls. Smart's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the layup.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes.
Here's Silk. McCollum defends. Tipped. And that's out of bounds.
Out of
Brooklyn will
bounds.
retain possession.
Possession to Brooklyn.
A new lineup here for Washington.
On the court. Shooting for Brooklyn. Ben Simmons. At the line for 1.
Free throw good. Simmons. And the Wizards shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's Middleton. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Look how hard Middleton takes this one right into the paint, getting way too physical for the D to deal with.
Both good from the...
Substitution on the court. Shooting for Brooklyn. Han Windsor. One shot.
There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this
That's
one.
the end of
To
the
walk
game.
into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that,
Thank you
that
to
says a
all
lot
you
about
fans
this
who
one.
made it out
They
tonight.
really came
Your
in
support
looking
is what
confident
makes
and
this
didn't let
possible.
anything shake
Please
them.
arrive
This is
home
what a
safely.
dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Berry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, we'll be hearing from shortly. So the Nets starting 5. DeAnthony Melton out there with Silk. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's Jones. And it's Claxton in at the center. And for the Raptors, we've got Emmanuel quickly. Ingram is out there with Barnes. Then it's Barrett, and it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one. And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
Here's Silk, coming off a solid outing against Washington. And the pass to Claxton. 6 to shoot. Melton against Barrett. Melton, no good. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Passes it to Quickly. Now Pirtle. And here is Quickly. Lets it go. That one wide left. Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against the Wizards. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
A nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
They get it back. Barrett. It's blocked. On the wing quickly. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Here's Silk. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's his and not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
The next. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
And Brooklyn has possession after Toronto at the three-pointer. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Here's quickly. That one dropped for his second bucket. Him 2 for 4.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
The shot, no good. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Barrett. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Making a statement right away. Letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Toronto. Silk passes to Porter. Here's Claxton. Nets passing it around. Silk. Barnes grabs the miss.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Porter. Down low. Power down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
So it's Toronto now. After the basket by Brooklyn, and Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul.
That's his first personal
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Quickly with a wide open look.
And they bump this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And again, Toronto no up. Barnes against Melton. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond believing, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around him. Annoying turnover.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, for three, Ingram, it's good from long range.
Becoming consistent from beyond the arc, it's completely changed how you have to defend Ingram.
Here's Silk, quickly covering Jones. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Now, here's quickly. He's covered closely.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Melton passes to Silk from past the arc. And the Nets, another three.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And here are the Raptors now, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Pass to quickly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Next ball.
Here's Silk, 11 points in the game. Now here's Porter. Six on the shot clock. Back to Melton. This one for 3. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Raptors trailed by 9. Quickly the pass to Barnes. Here's Silk. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be. Now, here's Porter. The pass to Silk. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. Passes it to Melton. Pass to Silk. Fires the 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
And the Raptors call time here. And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
So both teams making some changes here. Dick passes to Fernando. To stop the drought, Dick, that's good.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Silk. Outside, Jackson. The pass to Thomas. The 3. Can't hit that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there. And I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
And very quietly, Young just continues to be an efficient player. A multi-talented swingman who does a little bit of everything. Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And the Raptors with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Simmons passes to Silk. Three-pointer. Fernando pulls it in. Raptors trailed by 11. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Brooklyn?
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and they're focused.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas. And as the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first free throw of the game.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Toronto. Down by 12. Over Jackson. And good. Back to Ingles that time as it falls. Ingram's got 5 points so far.
Looking silky smooth there. I like watching Brandon Ingram use the mid-range area.
2 minutes left in the first.
1:58 left in the first quarter. Here's Watford, and they'll get another chance. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Raptors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Back to Ingram. Here's Abaji. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And that one, good.
You can't let Ingram get established down there. When he does, he burns you from it.
Smitty taking a look at Brandon Ingram. He is a very difficult matchup.
He is, Kevin. He scores in bunches, works well as a facilitator, and is capable of serving as a lead ball handler. Plus,
this is his third free throw attempt of the game.
On the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
Nets leading by 4. You've got Jakob Poeltl. Scotty Barnes is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Dick in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Here's Thomas. Jones trying to get open. Thomas gets the bucket. Thomas got 4 this quarter.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drop.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Barrett with the ball. He's coming off a 34-point game against Sacramento.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Thomas makes it off the glass. And now an 8-point Brooklyn lead.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Poeltl up top, guarded by Porter. Here's Dick. It's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Barrett. Rebound, Brooklyn. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That's game 4 of out on the road for them.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Nets leading by 10. Porter passes to Claxton. Thomas deciding where to go with it. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's his first personal foul. Nice little run here.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Dick can't get it to go. And here are the Nets. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Porter inside. Drops it in from the low post. Porter's got 6.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Raptors trailed by 15. And here is Barnes. Last time out, he had 13 points. Over Jones. Barnes can't get it to go.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Good on the bucket.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by the Nets.
Silk passes to Porter. Now here's Thomas. Barrett covering. Pass to Silk. For three. And Pirtle pulls it down. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. 15-point game. Wasted no time on that one. 8 points for him.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Here's Silk quickly covering. Left side Jones. 5 on the clock. The fadeaway. No good that time. And Toronto will come the other way. Barrett against Jones. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Quickly the pass to Barnes. Now, here's Quickly. Not a lot of room. It's tipped, and he gets it back. Here's Dick, guarded by Porter. The offensive rebound. Here's Quickly. And another shot. And finally, that one's good. Quickly's got 10 points.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Silk. He kicks it to Jones. Here's Silk, quickly covering. Here's Silk. That three off the mark. Raptors trailed by 10. Taken away. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Quickly making some changes. And Simmons, he's checked in for Derek Jones. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Thomas. Toronto's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pass to Ingram. Over Porter. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Nets leading by 10. To the middle. Here's Silk. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. 16 points for Silk.
And their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Lobbed up there for Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide open teammate and feeds him.
Outside Porter. Melton against Barrett. Back to Porter. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Porter's got 6 here in this quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
And he gets it to go. Barnes has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
The pass to Melton. Here's Silk. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most
common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Watford's checked in, and it's Jackson in for Porter. Here's Ingram. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. It's stolen. Here's Abaji, and he banks in the lane.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
That's leading by 8. Now Milton, still looking for his first bucket in this one. He dishes it to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Clock at 6. Pass it to Silk. There's the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second. And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Ingram against Jackson. Pass to Watford. Here's Silk. Garrett covering. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Abaji, the pass to Ingram. Right wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And the shot goes in. Now just a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Silk. Garrett covering. Jacks up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And that's now 19 points for Silk.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And pick and roll is huge in today's game. Barrett realizing what to do in those sets.
Silk passes to Melton. Simmons with it. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And it's Ingram missing.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Inside. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Thaddeus Young.
Backed by great lamp.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead by 3 at the break. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nets' first half?
It's been an aggressive approach for them at the offensive end. Getting the ball inside and getting as many points as possible close to the rim. So far, so good. They have a nice edge in the points in the paint.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
Well, they've been out of control. 2 turnovers. Clearly, they don't value their possession. They need to refocus.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from Silk.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Anthony Melton. Porter is out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Silk. And it's Claxton in at the pivot, manning the middle. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Barrett. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Barrett's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Toronto. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Here's Silk. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, that's two straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Barrett the pass to Purdy. Barnes kicks to Barrett. Pass to Ingram. On the wing quickly. Here's Pirtle. And terrific work on the offensive glass. And he picks up two. Pirtle's got his first bucket of the night. The Nets with the lead. Silk passes to Porter. Over Ingram. It's rebounded by Quickly. Quickly's got his fifth rebound in this one. For the tie, and the Raptors tack on two more.
You could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
For the lead, Ingram outside. And there's the pass to Quickly. Barnes trying to free himself up. The shot's good from Quickly. Quickly's got the lead up to 2 now for the Raptors. Passes it to Melton. Here's Silk. Quickly covering. Here's Silk. He's got 22. Pass to Melton. From deep. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got his fifth rebound right now in the game.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Jones, no luck. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Ingram. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Barrett. Nice break. Here come the Raptors. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Thomas checked in for D'Anthony Melton. And the Raptors with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pirtle with the ball. Now Thomas defending.
And Pirtle using his frame well, drawing the defense into him on his shot.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Silk. Looking to end the run. And the layup is good. Silk's got 24.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Now, here's Quickly. He's got 12. A floater. Yep, that one goes in there. Hicks got the lead back up to 5 now for Toronto. Nets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Claxton the pass to Silk. Good. Silk's got 7 now in this quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now, here's Quickly. D right on him. Here's Pirtle. And it's Silk with the rebound. Nets trailed by 3. Pass to Porter. Here's Claxton. Shot clock at 6. Back to Porter. Outside Thomas. With the shot. It's rebounded by Quickly. Raptors leading by 3. There's the pass to Dick. Kicks to Pirtle. Passes to Quickly. They get it back. It's Ingram on the wing. Pass to Quickly. The tray. Here's Pirtle. Got a hand on it. Porter looking it over. To the inside.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Quickly. 12 points for him. And the Raptors call time here.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
So for the Nets, Alfred's checked in, and it's Jackson in for Michael Porter. Toronto with the ball. They lead by 1. Scotty Barnes is out there with Young. Then there's Pirtle. Then it's Barrett. And it's Quickly in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Showing the grit, Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint.
And another great look at the 2K drive. Here's Silk. Up top, Melton. He kicks to Porter. Pass to Silk. Shoots. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Barnes outside. Here's the feed to Barrett. Shoots over Melton. Barrett, no good. Nets trailed by 3. Here's Simmons. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Toronto's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Silk. Throws it up high, and then Jones jammed.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now the pass to Barrett. Tries it from the top of the key. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. And the Raptors lead by 3.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Jones looking for an opening. Passes it to Silk. To tie it up. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half, and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Barnes against Porter. Barnes can't get it to go. And it's Porter with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Melton. And Jones now atop the key. Again, the Nets for 2.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
It's Barrett on the wing. Off target with his 3.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And that one's good by Porter.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Quickly kicks to Barnes. Back to Quickly. And up there for Barnes. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. It's stolen by Barrett. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Porter. Will it go? Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Barnes.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
Here's Silk, gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
He seemed like he was never going to come back down to earth. He hung in the air forever.
Ingram, he's checked in for Thaddeus Young. And a change for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Ben Simmons. The Raptors have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Brooklyn leading by 5. Here's Silk. And the 3 ball is good. Silk's got 37.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Here's Barnes. And it's off the back rim, no good. The Nets have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Raptors trail by 8. And it's Silk with the rebound. Silk's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Porter. To the paint. Here's Silk. And he slams it one-handed.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Active quickly. Ingram up top. Guarded by Porter. Snatched away. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Porter inside. Good recovery. And that one's good by Porter. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, well, they just jump at it.
And then Jones with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Raptors trail by 12. Here's Barnes. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Melton. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Raptors ball.
Toronto's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Speed and power on display from Barnes on that dunk.
Silk passes to Jones. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And there's the pass to Poeltl. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his 4th personal
What you
foul.
love about Jakob Poeltl is his size. A 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Brooklyn leading by 8. Here's Silk. Passes it to Melton. 4 on the clock. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Brooklyn may get a change. Thomas is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
Toronto have gone only 6 of 14 for the field in the fourth. Toronto calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Silk.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Toronto's head coach had some words for his team during the break. He said, hey, we're still in this thing. We just have to trust each other out there. Be aggressive, stay together, and play as a team. We're coming back and winning this one. Pretty confident words, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Porter against Ingram. Pass to quickly. 6 on the shot clock. Barrett, wide open, he fires. Drills it from outside. Barrett's got 10 points here in the second half.
And, you know, that's what the scouts have always loved about Barrett. That alpha mentality and his ability to rise to the occasion.
Left side, Jones. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Number 11.
Toronto with the ball. There's 1:54 left in the game. Here's Ingram, out to Barrett. Pass to Barnes. Now, here's Barrett. No good from outside.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Here's Claxton, and Pirtle sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Here's Silk. He's covered by Ingram. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off the top. Anthony Melton is checked in for Brooklyn.
Coming onto the floor for
There's trailed by 7.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Here's Ingram. The shot from the low post is good. Ingram's got 19 points.
You can count on him. Ingram has accepted the responsibility of being the man.
3-pointer. The shot by Silk, no good. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Barrett. Count it! What a beautiful shot to put him to within 3.
And coming through in a big way. You have to love Barrett. They're taking over down the stretch.
The 3 drills the 3-pointer. 42 points for Silk.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Nimble ball handling by Ingram, allowing him to beat the D and find his shot.
That is first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Silk. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. So they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line for the Nets.
Second one is good. Both at the line. It's a 6-point ball game.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
And the Raptors call time here. They're down by 6. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Ingram. It's tipped. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Brandon Ingram. That's his first personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Line for the Nets.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for being with us. We'll see you later.